7-question tournament length game or a full 21-question thingamajig? Thanks. You're a peach.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is going to be the letter B. That's B as in barnacle.
20 seconds.
Ooh, 20 seconds. All right, listen. This couldn't be any simpler. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. Easy. You got it? For God's sake, be careful.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to Jack. Just you and me tonight, huh? None of your friends want to get together, so why not hang out with the game show host? Really, thanks for thinking of me. This is it? Just you? Well, I get paid no matter what. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I need a category. Say hello to not tested on any cute fuzzy animals. This one can net you $1,000. Okay, maybe you've heard about estrogen therapy being a supposed fountain of youth for women. Well, it can get a bit pricey. Say you can't afford the estrogen therapy that your doctor has prescribed. Considering where the estrogen supplement Premarin is collected, which of the following might you try? Injecting a pregnant horse's pee, injecting a Premarin, as in pregnant mare you're in, is collected from horse pee. So just forget everything your mama told you about not eating the yellow snow. I need a category. Let's see what we got going. Oh my God, they're so spiritual. How does $2,000 sound? Let's see how you handle this one. Suppose you find a group of people all chanting Om over an ohm is a standard unit of electrical resistance. Which is ironic, because if you're expecting actual service from the electric company, prayer is usually the best method. Okay, pick a category. This one likes to go by, pardon me, my cigar-shaped cell phone is ringing. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Put it in gear, because here we go. What kind of crowd would you expect at a trendy new... An isobar is a line on a weather map which connects points of equal atmospheric pressure. The isobar is a pretty boring place. Everybody just sits around and talks about the weather. All right, hit me. And this one is, they're useful against Count Chocula. $1,000 at stake on this one. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. If the marshmallows in Lucky Charms cereal came in the shapes of the legendary Lucky Charms used as defense against vampires, which of these would you not find in your cereal?
Blue garlic cloves, purple mirrors.
While vampires have no reflection in mirrors, they are not driven away or killed by them. Unless you're one of those really rare butt-ugly vampires, the mirror comes in handy then. Category. Coming at you. Table for two, no teeth required. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Let's rock. Suppose you feed your baby a bottle of Gerber Garden vegetables. Since it's not technically a vegetable, which of the following would she definitely not be eating? Mashed asparagus, creamed beets, pureed olives, or strained spinach? Botanically, the olive is a fruit. Not that it matters. If you've ever changed a baby's diaper, you know what happens to the olives anyway. Okay, I need it.
6.
Here we have, people don't kill people, music does. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. Suppose you go to a concert featuring the band The Presidents of the United States of America. There have been 4 presidential assassinations in U.S. history: Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, and Kennedy. And that's why, if you notice, the Presidents of the United States never play grassy knoll shows. Okay, pick...
My dog's won. But to you and me, that's...
Now serving, dreams are Technicolor embarrassments. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Heads up, here it comes. Considering the city where Freud did most of his major work, which image would his homesick, unconscious mind most likely produce? A Vienna sausage nestled in a... Freud did his major work in Vienna, including the writing of Interpretation of Dreams. Me? I've been dreaming about being massaged by this giant moist pink hand. Well, my analyst thinks it's funny. Category, please. Uh-oh, blah, 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 blah.
It's time for a Quivers henchman.
Take a look at your gibberish category. Somebody's been sniffing paint again. Let's get the ball rolling at $5K for this gibberish question. Now, don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. All right, minions, you need to tell me what phrase this rhymes with. See, Midge? Her great laughter, hope, and zing. Ignore the punctuation. First clue, you do this with mayonnaise. Personally, I prefer whipped cream or hand lotion. You do this with mayonnaise so it won't spoil. Last clue, it's what you do after opening. Wow, I am not eating anything at your house anymore. Don't you know you have to see Midge or great laughter, hope, and sing? Refrigerate after opening. You know, I do this, but then I never get to eat any of my food. I need a category.
Hey, wait a minute. Are you guys German spies?
Right! We mean, no.
The category? Evil clown not included. $3,000 for this one. Think fast. Say the company that built the Poltergeist house wants to sell it to another family. If the Lewis Leakey family is especially interested, what should the developer say? That tree's gotta be some new species. Study other dimensions in your own closet. You hate television? That's a plus. Lewis, Mary, and Richard Leakey dug up ancient human bones, so the old Poltergeist property would give them a great new project. Plus, every time somebody rang the doorbell, they'd have the fun of saying,
They're here.
all right.
Doctor, don't sugarcoat it.
I'm afraid it's...
Oh, God.
And I believe this one's called Behind the Green Lab Door. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. What might be the best way to talk dirty to a dendrochronologist studies the age of trees and climate changes, generally by counting the growth rings. And later on in the evening, the neighbors will probably be complaining about those shouts of
Timber! Yeah!
That's it for round one. Let's go to round two. Now remember, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. Okay, I need a category.
Hey, honey, how many eggs do we have?
We got 12!
May I introduce Plants Can Be Mean and Scary. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Okay, listen up and complete this analogy. Venus flytrap is to flies as Peanuts tree. In the Peanuts comic strip, there's a kite-eating tree that always gets Charlie Brown's kite when he tries to fly it. Huh, poor Charlie Brown. That guy never gets a break. Category, please. This category is known as TV for Dinners. $2,000 for a correct answer. You know, I think it's great they've got that new cable channel specifically for animals. You know, Animal Planet. It's about time animals had a say in what kind of programming they want to watch. Which cartoon character would most likely aardvarks eat ants? And they've also been known to ingest the occasional Smurf. Okay. The selection is, really, they're just friends. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, get ready and solve this analogy. Bert is to Ernie as Ross is to Rachel, Monica is to Chandler, Chandler is to Joey, or Joey is to Ross. Bet you wish you'd pick this. Just like Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street, Chandler and Joey from Friends are roommates. The difference being that Chandler and Joey at least pretend to have girlfriends. I need a category.
Going up. 10, 11, 12, 14!
For your enjoyment, French horns can't be president. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, we all know that the D.C. in Washington, D.C. stands for District of Columbia, which is, I don't know, it's like a state or something. If the D.C. in Washington, D.C. were treated like a musical notation, what might a touring Philharmonic do while on Capitol Hill? Play political scandals? And D.C., short for Da Capo, means start over from the beginning.
This just in, the president drops his pants. Back right after this.
Mr. Sticky Buddy.
Stick not included. This just in, the president drops his pants.
All right, hit me. Well, what do we have here? Look, the animals have left chocolate bars for us. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. All right, have a listen to this travel journal entry. When you know what fictional place the explorer is talking about, buzz in and type it out.
We lost 2 ships crossing the ice.
Run with it. That's right, they're all in Candyland. A trip through Candyland, huh? Something tells me they're going to start off with a lot of energy and then come down after like 1 mile. Okay, I need a category. I got some good news for you. You're about to move into a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is, I'd like a first-class ticket to heaven, please. Okay, I'm gonna read... Oh, so you already know how to play. Okay, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's dance. Reservation, airplane travel, Catholic Holy Sacrament, or both. Confirmation. Penance. Holy Communion. Security check. Baggage claim. Last one. That's all she wrote. 6 right. Not quite perfect, but you can't get any closer. Let's throw it into your score. Nice shooting, Tex. Let's mosey on ahead. Category, please. Open wide and get ready for, to hell with good talking. Think you could handle $6,001 bills? Okay, let's see how well you know your Cyndi Lauper song lyrics. Tell me, chronologically speaking, who bop, she, we, he, I, you, and they, she, we, lee, I, you, and they, she, he, we, I, you, and they, or she, he, it, they, us, and you? She bop, he bop, oh we bop. I bop, you bop, oh they bop. Be bop-a-loo. She bop. Okay, pick a category.
18.
Pucker up for. After taxes, you're lucky to get a quarterback. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Just step up and take a swing at this one. The NFL has a central organization that sets policies for all of its teams, yet with individual matters, teams maintain their own authority. What type of government system is this? Socialism, imperialism, populism, or federalism? Under a system of federalism, a central authority splits power with the individual units. Sort of like the United States, with a little less ass-slapping. I need a category.
Hey!
19!
Shake hands with. I've never seen this man in my life. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. You remember that show, This Is Your Life? Or have an older relative who does? Well, it's about people who get their past presented to them bit by bit. Anyway, suppose Louise Brown appeared on This Is Your Life. Considering her notable birth circumstances, what would be introduced on the show as her first home? The Cave of Lascaux, an airplane, a test tube, or the San Diego Zoo? Born in 1978, Louise Brown was the first test tube baby.
Our next surprise guest says you're just like a daughter. That's right, Louise. It's the salt solution in which you were fertilized.
All right, hit. The category is happiness is a warm cannon. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. So get this, the Roman Catholic Church has a St. John, a St. Paul, and a St. George. What must the Beatles drummer do to be canonized as St. Ringo? 2 attested miracles, and the Catholic Church will nominate you for sainthood. Does raising Paul from the dead count? Category, please. You're about to embark on the attack. Ah, you think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. In every child, there lives a poet. Well, sure, think about that Oscar Mayer kid. He was a genius. Whatever happened to him? Anyway. Nicely played. Let's see how you affected your final score. That's the game. Congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself and you came out on top. Not many people can say that, but I know plenty of people who can say,
"You don't know Jack!"
Hey, what? Does filler music on TV confuse you? Don't you think that word? Well, hurry right now and buy
Golly,
Gino
player
Miller
one,
sings
high
classic
score. You
segues
might
and
want to
filler
try
music
another
on
game
television.
unless you're afraid to find out that this score was just luck. Let me know what you think.
The sweet, sweet sounds of lyrical genius Gino Miller, taking television's finest uninteresting filler music and inventing beautiful words. Nobody sings them like Gino. He can be tough like TV.
Here are policemen. They're in a car.
Spooky like TV.
Don't go in there, you'll die.
Informative like TV.
News.
And hundreds more things. They didn't have words, and now they have words, and they're better now with words. See? TV will never be the same again after you've heard Gino Miller sing the classic segues and filler music of television.
What's gonna happen next? TV. Not available in any store. Just, don't even try.
Don't throw rocks.
Why?
What's wrong with you? Can't you listen, you little...
Brought to you by the Department of Unnecessarily Angry Paternalism.
2 women on the run from the law. One's a bitter waitress, the other an androgynous teenager. It's time to go on the road with Velma and Louise.
Look, a spot of blood on the car. I think it's a clue.
Velma, you just saw me shoot that guy. We're on the run, remember?
Screw that Fred guy. He always treated me like a second-class citizen. Whoa! Slow down, Louise. My glasses fell off. I can't see without my glasses. Where are my glasses?
Velma, you'd better change quick. The cops are gonna spot us from a mile away with your orange sweater.
But I can't see a thing without my glasses.
Velma and Louise, coming soon to a theater nowhere near you.